Our poor parents wasted nothing.
No.
Nothing. Everything had use for them.
Rise up, take your position. Rise up, make that decision. God will provide all your needs. He wants you to succeed. Have faith of a mustard seed. Get up on your feet. Rise up.
Today, Ms. Lauline Malcolm, who happens to be one of our teachers at the primary school level back in South Caicos, who's bold enough to maintain and preserve our heritage and culture here. And she's going to do a walkthrough, explain to us the different ways of life that it was back in those days. And I'm so grateful for her, for allowing me this opportunity again to be here. So thank you, Ms. Malcolm.
Good afternoon, Mr. Sneema. I am indeed happy to share with you the experience of the ultimate cultural heritage here at Leeward Methodist. It's a project that I want to keep it ongoing. It's somewhat hard and difficult, but at the same time, I am a person who never give up.
Yes.
And for that reason, after having this house for the past 4 consecutive cultural day experiences, I try to keep it intact. And whenever persons are interested in wanting to do a tour, I make myself available. Sometimes I am here, even though I don't have any clients, but I still come just in case somebody passes by and they want to do a tour. So we're going to start our tour here at the house. It's called the Sister Thelma Ewing's house. And Sister Thelma is one of our longest serving society stewards, we were called back then. They're now congregational steward. And we thought that we would name the house in her honor.
Yeah.
And we gave it a time frame, like 1948 to 1951.
So that's how the house used to look like.
What the houses used to look like. And this is a true replica of what a house looked like.
I remember those windows.
The windows, the doors, you see the little garden here.
Yes.
The only thing we don't have to really make it 100% is our little picket fence. But that is coming. Every year we try to do an additional part. Then we're going to go inside, and then we're going to come back outside and see some of the things inside. Okay. Now here at the door, you're going to see a drum. And this is where we got the water from. I don't have any water in it that I'll just explain, because there were no tanks or no running water like how we have today. The government tank was open at certain hours. So here is a bucket. And, living in South Caicos, you would remember this bucket.
Of course.
And how before school, children had to go to the tank, get their water, and they carried, and then had to carry it until they filled the drum. Because the drum was what you use for cooking, for bathing, for everything, okay? And then there's always a dipper. And this dipper is made from a can. One of the things I want to express about cultural heritage, our poor parents wasted nothing.
No.
Nothing. Everything had use for them. Now, this can would have been a can, probably a peas can or some kind of, something came in, a cream can. And then we had persons in the community who would make handles. So you had your dipper and you had your cup for drinking your tea. And I like to tell people that the milk can was the favorite cup, right? With a handle made on it. And every child had his or her own cup. We graduated one day from these because we were able to buy the cups from Haiti, the aluminum cups that we have right over there. But these were very common. Just about every house would have had a homemade cup. We are tea drinking people, so you would have also found a teapot. Every kitchen had a teapot. Now, this is a very small one compared to what you would have found.
Right.
But the whole idea is to say that we had tea.
Yes.
And then these were very common. And these were common for various reasons. Because Like my family, we had 11 of us. And instead of my mother making one cup, she would use this and make so many cups. So some people had bigger dishes.
Makes sense.
And then lunchtime, we went to school, and it was lunchtime. We went home. You wouldn't get your meal lunchtime. You would get switcher.
Yeah.
Right? And this was the cup that you would find a switcher in. Everybody get a little cup of switcher with their bread and cheese or bread and jam. And then you go back to school in the afternoon.
That's right.
You would come home. We also had the pitcher, right? We didn't have electricity, but these containers would keep things rather cool, right? So you would find that a lot of aluminum was used then for our drinks and things. Okay. In the kitchen, you would also find this. We call it a mortar. It's the pestle. And this was to break up the salt. We do have some salt, some Caicos salt at that, right? This is in this bag here. But this came from the pond. This actually came from the pond.
Yeah.
I wouldn't open this bag because I have some little containers here.
Okay.
All right.
Oh, okay.
So that is.
This is right from South Caicos?
Straight from South Caicos, straight out the pond. Okay. And we didn't know anything about, fine salt.
Right.
That's what we use. And you break up your salt.
Okay.
You break up, you put your garlic in. And our seasoning then was garlic, thyme, salt, pepper. That's what we grew up with. Shallow. Shallow was popular too. So we used this to break up our seasoning.
Yeah.
And the kitchen was much like this.
Right.
The house was much like this with a water drum, the little table in the corner, and your plates in the corner. Now, here we have some very decorative plates.
Yeah.
If you remember, this is China ware.
Yeah.
This one here.
It was just the decorations.
Just for that.
Yeah, we can touch that.
Oh, no, you couldn't. You couldn't eat out of this.
No.
You had to get your aluminum or your enamel plate, not these.
No.
This was for guests who come into the house. Right?
Or the showcase.
Or for the showcase. You never get the opportunity to use those things, all right?
Yeah.
There's another thing here. And you don't see these much, but this is a very popular opener, right? You will find this in just about every home, and you may find this in a couple of homes, right? But these were the kind of openers that we had, not like what we find nowadays. And then we had the silverware.
Yeah.
Now, I must say, if you look at the silverware, the spoons are very decorated.
Oh, yes.
Right? And then you have different spoons. This is a soup spoon. This is a teaspoon. The points will tell you. This is a butter knife. But this is genuine silver.
Right.
For some reason, even though we didn't get the China plate, we had genuine silver. All right. And then here we have the sacks.
Yeah.
Croquet sacks, we call it.
Oh, yeah.
Now, those of us who slept on the floor, we know what this was good for. You spread this on the floor, and then you would spread a sheet or so. And this was to cushion the floor for you to sleep
Make
on.
it more comfortable.
More comfortable. Because a house this size, and I like to tell everybody, would have accommodated about 16 people.
Really?
Yes. Yeah. A house this size. And where do you slept on the floor? The parents would have slept in the bed and the children on the floor. So you had to find your space sideways or however, right? And everybody was comfortable.
Yeah.
Everybody slept well. But the sack was very, very,
choice.
very, very important. So we have those here. Then we have the broom.
The broom.
Yeah, this one. This is the broom, and this is the brush. This is what we're used to.
Oh, yeah. And then I think get them from Miss Leanza, I think.
But Leanza Coca, she used to make these a lot. She'd make and sell. So you had your broom and you had your brush. And they sweep very well, very well. And they also last a long time. So that's what we grew up with, the kind of broom that we grew up with. From the straw, then that's the thatch. We also got this.
The hat.
The hat. Yeah. We have the straw basket over there. And we have some top over there that were used to make baskets and hats because especially the people from North and Middle, They were professors in that. They did a good job at making.
Yeah.
Actually, they're still doing it because that came from Miss Daphne Hempfield, and the hats also came from her.
Okay.
She still does that.
Yeah. What about the lamp, Miss Malcolm?
Yes. Coming to that, the lantern. Now, I wish I had gotten a Tilly lamp, but these were popular too because we didn't have any electricity. So this is what you put your kerosene oil in.
Put it in here.
Yes, you open this and then you have your wick in here that you turn up and down and your shade.
Yeah.
And because of the size of the house, most people only had one lantern and one lamp. And that's the lamp over here.
Oh, I know about this lamp.
Yes. This lamp was special.
Oh, okay.
A lot of them had, you see the figures on the shade. It's a very old shade.
Yes.
And then you have your oil in it.
Yes.
This is what would have kept lit all night.
Yes.
Once the lantern is turned off, this would have...
Right. Because we didn't have electricity.
We didn't have electricity, so we wanted a lot of light.
Lots of light.
Yes. And
I remember those lamps, Miss Malcolm.
Yes. And then I like to tell people how once the lamp, the girls had a lot of chores. So every afternoon, at least, you could have done it in the morning, but most time in the afternoon, you had to get your newspaper or paper and clean the lampshade, make sure that it is sparkling, so at night you get a good reflection from it.
Yeah.
That was one of the chores for the girls. Yeah. Okay? Then we have here, right here, you would see, what I've been doing is to also educate our children and persons who visit about the tub. Here we have the tub with the scrub board. We have that outside in the basin.
They look at that,
Yeah, when the rest of them go outside. But I've captured pictures
very good.
Of historical events. This one here, that is the John Glenn.
Oh, okay.
John Glenn Splashdown and Grandeur. So you'll find a couple of historical events.
Yeah.
This is here when electricity was turned on Grandeur.
What year was this? 1964. Okay.
And Grandeur was right there. And we have another one there. That tells about the entertainment for us, recreation.
Bell Sound.
Bell Sound bush picnics.
Okay.
You know?
Yeah.
So you would find persons going on picnics, having fun. This is
that's you, right? That's the cover of your book.
That's the cover of my book, my first book, Unforgettable Memories of Turks and Caicos. And I do have some copies here of the books that Brother Bill Clear wrote. Uncle Arthur's Stories.
Yes.
Cultural History of Turks and Caicos.
I have some.
And there's another one somewhere there. Okay. So I try to educate and inform person about some of the historical, cultural aspects of Turks and Caicos. And then we have the pictures here of the salt industry. That was our main industry for many years, over 300 years. This is a picture that was taken in Salt Cay. That's the Baptist Church in Salt Cay.
Yeah.
And
everything was manually.
Everything was manual to the hex there. I don't know if you recognize this.
This is South Caicos.
This is South Caicos. This is what Congram Bay used to look like. The slaughterhouse there.
Yeah.
And all of this was where the fishermen came to tap their boats. They congregate. No, that's the Anglican Church.
Yeah, the Anglican Church.
The old school district.
Oh, okay.
Over there.
Okay.
Residence.
That's a good picture.
It's a very good picture. So I think that the pace of Congram has changed. And this is another picture of the salt industry. I would think that this is South Caicos or Salt Cay. It looks more like South Caicos, where they had the rulers here that they send the salt up and make mounds.
Okay.
And I like to remember this because as children, you get a piece of cardboard and you climb up there and it's like a slide and just yes.
Okay.
That didn't be a lot of excitement for us. But mark you, by the time the salt get on your feet and start burning, it was a different experience. But it was nice to take your cardboard and climb up there and just slide down.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that used to happen in South Caicos when they had the heaps of salt.
Okay.
Yeah. Then here we have the jar. The jar is made from clay. Now, this was very, very popular in homes. because it kept the water very cold. Be cool. And so just about every home, or most homes I should say.
And these are homemade
jars, right? You get, I think they would have come from Jamaica or the DR. This one here, I got it from someone. But they were very, very popular because they were good for keeping water cool. And you had your dipper.
Yeah.
That you would dip your water from there. And that is how we got cool water to drink.
Wow. Amazing.
Like I mentioned earlier.
Yeah. We graduated, eh?
Graduate. This is our graduation cup. One for the tea and one for the drink. Okay. So we have those.
Wow. Amazing.
This here, we have always been people who invest in craft.
Yes.
So this is some ideas that I did.
Yeah.
And this is another product from the store, Fetch. That a lady in North Caicos, she usually plait them for me, and I would decorate them. Persons interested. Persons have bought a few of them, so I still have that. This is the scrap mat. And you would see that.
Yeah.
That
when I was growing up, we had that as well.
Yes, because that was the rug of the day. Just about every home had one like that. And as girls, I smile sometimes when I remember how back in the day, the girls had to be the homemakers. And the man had to be the providers.
Yeah.
So every girl had to learn how to sew. As young as you were, when you finished school in the afternoon, you had to go sewing classes. Okay. So I really learned to sew. And this was the dress of the day. This is elastic.
Okay. So who's the teacher of the sew?
You had different persons.
Okay.
I mean, Trude, Streamer. She was one of the popular ones who would teach to sew.
Was it Turton?
Yeah,
what?
Turton. She taught people how to sew. You had Aunt Emily Sanders, Annie Brooks. Yeah, they would teach people how to sew. This is another style that was very popular back in the day.
And they're probably coming back,
Yeah, they're going to come back because they usually do.
Yeah.
And the apron. The apron was very, very popular because a lot of persons, I would think lack of water too. You would find that instead of dirtying around the clothes that you have on, you can't afford to change every day.
Yeah.
So you would use your apron, and a lot of the women wore aprons. I remember growing up, I had a dress that had an apron on that my Aunt Emily made. I used to love that dress.
So made with the apron attached?
Made with the apron attached. Okay. And this, we didn't know anything about silk panties or jersey panties, cotton panties. And they never call it panties. They call it bloomers. But you see how pretty they are.
It is pretty.
Very pretty.
Very pretty.
The elastic in the waist and elastic. And I mean, the Cheryl Forbes, she made these for us.
Oh, okay. That was my high school teacher.
Yes. And then the petticoat. This is the half slip. Every young, and back in the day, everybody had to wear half slip.
They don't wear it now, though.
No. Not anymore, but you were not a lady if you didn't wear
I know.
slip.
And now you can see everything through.
And this is the petticoat.
Okay.
Yeah. Either you wear a half slip or you wear a petticoat.
I love it.
You had to be dressed. Girls, again, this is the scrap mat. Like I said, our parents never wasted anything.
No.
So once they made the bed and they had pieces of cloth left, they would make different things. And the scrap metal usually come from scrap metal.
I remember those bad things too.
The patchwork.
I remember that.
We had to learn embroidery.
Oh, yeah, this.
And you had people who taught embroidery. Some went to sewing class, some of the girls, some went to embroidery class. Now, if you look at this, you can see this is a very old piece of embroidery work. And this has all kinds of stitches on there. You have the lazy daisy, you have the back stitch, you have the stem stitch, a couple of different stitches. But this was hand by hand.
Yeah.
This was done by hand. Crochet, we also learned how to crochet. We learned how to, this would have been wool crochet.
Yeah, that was.
So you used to wool, this one.
That was common.
Common
for the ladies, yes.
For the ladies.
Yes.
And then the embroidery.
Yeah.
This is the embroidery hook, where you just you put the pattern on and then you use the hooks to help you to sew the thread. And believe it or not, this is just a piece of pants leg. I thought
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
That I thought I would do this design on.
Okay.
And this could have been used, like, say, for a bureau scarf or a food tray or something like that. This is another thing that was very popular, tatting. And this is one of the things I never learned, which I sorry I didn't.
Really?
No, I can't tat.
Oh.
I don't know if there's anybody here who still tats. I know the last person to do it would have been Marty Williams and Haiti Martin.
Yeah, I know Miss Martin.
Yeah.
It's Johnny Brooks' sister, right?
Yes, she used to do a lot of tatting. But it's a very nice skill. And here, this is a tote bag. And like I said, we never throw away anything.
No.
This is a pants leg.
Oh my God.
All I did was to sew the
Wow.
sew it down there,
Yeah.
take the leg, sew it down there, and I put an applique,
Yeah.
crochet the designs on there, and then stitch it on there and made my handles.
Amazing.
So this is
Amazing.
a tote bag.
You're right. Nothing wasted.
Nothing.
But now we just throw things away.
This is another art that skill that we learn. This would have been the applique, right? You cut a flower from a piece of cloth. And some people cut animals, whatever they want, and then you stitch it onto the cloth. And this stitch here is called the cat teeth.
Cat teeth.
The cat paw, sorry.
Okay.
The cat paw.
Okay.
And you do that. And towels like these are used to
So you decorate the table with it.
You throw it like over food or your bread.
Okay.
We call them throw cloths.
Okay.
So this would have been a piece of scrap maybe left from something that, some clothing or so that the mother was making. And this is another embroidery thing that we do. You take the embroidery.
Yeah.
That's a piece of cloth and you sew around the edge. But again, you would not have thrown this away if it couldn't make a dress or a blouse or something.
You'll find something
You'll find something to do with it.
I like that mentality, actually.
So that's what we did. Okay. Here we have the panel. Because, a lot of grits was very popular. It's still very popular.
Yeah.
So, not everybody had their own mill, but quite a few persons had mill. And then you grow
Caicos?
Yeah, Miss Leonie Hamilton. I think she's the last person that I remember who had one.
Okay.
And once you grind the corn and then you do it like that to get the husk out of it. Yeah, then blow it. And then you have the grind corn plus the thin grind corn. And the coarse part, that's what you use for grits. And the thin part is what you use for porridge.
Okay.
Okay, so you get two products from the corn.
Yeah. They probably still do that in North Caicos too, probably.
Oh, yes, and I don't think so. Yeah. And these were the sacks, the salt were put in sacks, much like this. Or those same sacks, they're kind of material. But these are two that I thought that we could use as illustrations. And this picture here, another historical picture. This is King Charles.
Oh.
You recognize that woman?
That's Annie Murray, isn't it?
Yeah. Talking to King Charles when he...
That's 66-8.
It could have been that.
When the Queen visited? Or?
No.
Oh.
No, it was within 68.
Oh, okay.
About 2 years after she visited.
Oh, yeah, Christian is a big thing back then.
Cricket was a big...
Very big. I mean, that was our sport.
Yes. So we had...
Oh, look at Annie Murray.
And then we had, as girls... We didn't have any ready-made dolls, so we had to make our own dolls.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
You didn't have any ready-made dolls. I mean, you were lucky if Christmas time, someone from the Bahamas or some family in New York would have sent down some doll. Most of them came from the Bahamas too. But different from that, we made our own dolls. You cut out your doll, you stuff it with cloth, and you create your own designs, your own dresses. All right? So this was
I know Miss Forbes makes dolls.
Yes, she still does. Yes. So that would have been our doll babies. There's something about the heritage and figurine.
Oh, that was popular.
Very popular.
Yeah, very popular.
Yeah, we have
Your front room.
quite a few of them, my dear.
Mm-hmm.
And then the trinket boxes, we call them.
Mm.
This is one style.
Yeah.
This is another one.
Mm-hmm.
This is just paper in there. And you see how beautiful the design they are?
Yeah.
Very creative.
Mm-hmm.
And this is another one. Just trinket boxes. Right? Here we have another little lamp because there are different kinds of lamps.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
So we have this one.
Yeah. Yeah.
We have this one
Oh.
here. Another kind of lamp. And a lot of these things came like from the people who went to Formosa, who did sail on the Nebbit National Boat.
Okay.
Yeah, a lot of the men went sailing.
Uh-huh.
So when they came back, they would have bought these fancy things for the for the family.
Okay.
Right, this is cologne, and this is what our cologne bottles used to look like. Right, this
Nice.
cologne would have come in this
Okay.
or in this, not the plain bottles that we get nowadays. So when you have this cologne, you know you're saying something.
Hey. Yeah.
Oh, these are the real cologne.
Uh-huh.
You open this one has cologne. In it.
Amazing. Mm.
Yeah. Yeah, this is the cologne bottles. Okay. Now, I mentioned earlier that the house would have housed everybody.
Yeah.
So this would have been the privacy for the mother or the father.
The curtains and
The
stuff.
curtain,
Okay.
right?
Okay.
Well, of course, yeah.
Yeah.
The bed would have been a little bigger,
You're right.
right? So mommy and
But
daddy
it's
would
still a
have
representation will be
still
there.
representation of what we had. And then we had everything would have been patchwork
Yeah.
because of saving material or the amount of material
Yeah.
that they would have.
And then some of the bed was made from sponge, right?
No, from grass.
Grass. Okay.
Grass, from grass.
Mm.
And corn, the corn shucks, they
Oh, okay. Okay.
take the shuck and made it. This one here is made from cotton
Mm-hmm.
because we tried to do a replica. Because
Right.
if you look at it, you see it's not smooth
Mm-hmm.
and a lumpy like.
Yeah.
But even then, this is what we slept on.
Yeah.
If you were lucky to get a bed, this is what
Yeah.
you slept.
Yeah. Boy, it brings back so much memories.
Then this would have been
Let me pull it.
clothes closet.
Mm.
Just about every home would have had that.
Yeah.
And you would have had your Sunday best up here. All right? Your
Yeah.
clothes that you would wear only on Sundays.
Right.
Sunday best.
Right.
Your other clothes would have been in a box under the bed.
Mm-hmm.
Or what's it called? A grip.
Oh, yeah, those grips.
A grip under the bed. They push it under there. But your Sunday best would have been on display up here. And then in the room,
Yeah.
you would have this basin and a pitcher
Mm-hmm.
and a soap dish.
Yeah. That's where we wash our face and stuff.
No, you don't wash your basin. This is for guests.
Oh, for guests.
Only when guests come to the house. This picture, this would have been on.
That's special.
Only when guests. And I like to say this: if you see that this basin
Uh-huh.
being taken by an aunt or a nurse or somebody, stay outside. A baby is covered.
Okay.
That is the next time it would have been used.
Use.
Right?
Okay.
The nurse would have used it
So,
if your mother was having a baby. But this was the guests,
okay, that's for special people.
special people. It would have been either enamel or china, right? But whichever one, and it's usually on a basin stand we call it, and that would have been inside the corner of the room. And then we have
Yeah. We call that the
bucket,
slapeel, huh? What do you call it?
pail,
Slapeel.
or the slab bucket.
Or the slab bucket.
Yeah, I have something in there.
Mm.
All right. Now this was used at night.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody would use that,
Yeah.
right? The night at night, and then in the morning, the girls again had to take it out,
And
empty it, wash it, turn it down, and before sunset, there's something about those old people at sunset. Sunset, everything had to be done. Because the sunset would have been dark in.
Yeah.
So you had to bring that back inside the house
Yeah.
before sunset
Yeah.
and put it under the basin stand.
Yeah.
And nighttime, people want to use
I
it.
remember those slap pails, boy.
Oh, yes. But this chair here is very special. We call it a Haitian chair.
Hmm.
And they call it that because it came from Haiti,
Mm-hmm.
but it was very, very popular. And this would have been one of the first chairs that any child would sit in,
Mm-hmm.
right?
It's strong
Yeah,
too, right?
very strong, very strong. But it lasted for many years. And
Yeah.
a lot of people, the elderly, everybody would have
Mhm.
sat in one. They had some a little higher,
Yeah.
but this size was very popular.
Okay.
And I thought that I would have one in here
Yeah, yeah.
because I couldn't remember when I could only sit on one little. All right. I didn't mention about the colorful
Yeah.
walls that we have.
Yeah.
Now paint was very scarce, very, very scarce. So it's either whitewash, you set the white line and you whitewash, or you use, and that would have been on the outside of the building, outside the house, the wall, whatever. The inside was done with the magazine, sheets from magazines, and then you would use flour and water and mix up paste. Some persons would have had racks, so you know what the racks have done with that. But a lot of persons, paper taste it,
Yeah.
stick it over. And Christmas time was a time when it's about everybody wanted their house to be beautifully
Yeah.
decorated.
Yeah.
So you would find that most people in November, early December, they start gathering the magazines to beautify their homes.
Yeah.
But this is what the walls look like.
Great. Great.
Very colorful, very pretty. All right, we're going to go outside
Yes,
and we're
ma'am.
going to look
This
at
is very, very informative.
some things outside. We're going to go around and then, let me go over here first.
All right.
I was a teacher by profession.
Yeah.
Or I should say I am a teacher by profession. So I like to do a little history, a little background of Turks and Caicos, where we are from. And just to give persons an idea about our national symbols and
Yeah.
the different things in the back. The other one we have here,
Yeah.
our chief minister, national dress,
Mhm.
national dish, and different things.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is just an
What is our national dish?
this is peas and hominy.
Peas and hominy.
Peas and hominy and fried fish.
Right. Fishy.
Yeah, steamed fish, some people say.
Mhm.
Right. And then I like to do it out here because back in the day, we had the blackboard and the easel.
Mhm.
And even at school, if there weren't enough space in the schoolhouse, school building, teachers taught on the trees,
Oh my gosh.
right?
Mhm.
And this was the slates. I don't know if you were the slate time.
No. No.
One in the slate time?
Mm-mm.
You miss out on.
No, I ain't know about this. Well, tell me about it though.
Okay, the slate is what we wrote on.
Uh-huh.
So
The teachers write on this.
no, the teachers would write on the board.
And the students.
And the students would write on it, but we had slate pen pieces of they had slate pencils, or you'd find pieces of them. Now this one here is more like wood, with the other ones were more. How can I describe it? Breakable and so.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Okay.
And the kind of chalky, not chalky, but then they were splinter like. So what would happen? You take pieces of that and you would write. You could write on your slate, or you could write
So
around.
each student had a slate
Yeah,
rather than a book.
and a book. Yeah, we didn't have any books. We have
Okay.
slates.
Okay.
What would happen? The teacher would put the work on the board,
Excuse me.
right? She would use the chalk, and let's say we're doing grammar, and she would write all the activities that she wants you to do for grammar. So you had to put it on your slate, right, or your slate on the board,
Okay.
and then you carry your slate to the teacher,
Okay.
and the teacher would
Grades
mark
it.
and she grades it.
Okay.
But you ain't gonna see that work no more till exam time.
Really?
Really? So you had to keep that in your head.
Oh.
So social studies, general science, everything.
So you had a slate for each subject?
No, you had one slate.
So when you finished
When
that,
you finish that, you carry a little bottle of water and you wipe it off.
oh my gosh.
Some children would do
Oh, really? Well, how you can remember all that stuff in smoke?
had to. Some children would take their hand and rub it off. And then you have to write the next subject. That was grammar. Now this is health science.
Oh
So
my
you got to head up health science, and you have to write all the health science notes on here. And if you get an exercise to pass to the teacher, you do your work. If not, after health science, it is now religious education. So you have to clean up that slate, and you have to write it. And you're going to see the questions too, the information that you got. examination day.
Oh my gosh.
So you didn't have, but like say you can't go back
Right
and read and
take your materials.
Everything you had to keep in your head.
Wow.
Right? So these were the slates that my children wrote on.
Amazing.
The blackboard. And this is the blackboard.
Uh-huh.
We had the easel here
Mm-hmm.
and the blackboard, and you write on there.
Classroom under the tree.
Classroom under the tree, yes. Okay. And you had like say private people, kindergarten, like Miss Medina and Nine and Miss Pena, Joycelyn. These are community persons who kept
Mm-hmm.
classes under the tree or inside their kitchens and inside there. Okay, this is what we were looking at inside the picture.
Yeah.
This is the scrub
I remember
board.
that. I remember the scrub board.
We use it?
Yeah, I use scrubbing board. Yeah, Miss Mark, we had no choice.
Lord, this is a little tub. You put your water in there and your clothes, your scrub board. And
you bathe in here too, right?
Yeah. You wouldn't have a shower, so what you use. And then you wash the scrubber like that.
Yeah.
You make sure turn it out from you and you scrub. That's how you scrub it.
Now we got washers, eh?
We had a thing about that. And then you would have your rinse water right there. So you put it right there in the rinse water.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wow.
And there were no bakeries. There was their IGA to get bread. So everybody, this is another art that the girls had to learn.
Yeah.
They had to learn how to make bread.
Yeah, my mom I remember these stuff. My mom did this.
And so that is the stove that we would have used, the oven.
Yeah.
We have some coal over there. I didn't put it in the stove, but we put the coal in there. You heat your oven and you bake your bread.
Yeah.
Some people break it for marketing.
Yeah.
They sell it. Some people
for family use.
That's for family. Like we bake bread every Wednesday and every Saturday to make sure that bread was always in our house.
Right.
But this is what it would have looked like.
Yeah.
The tin on the inside and the rounds.
Yeah.
And this is another oven, but this one is incomplete.
Okay.
So I'm not going to open it because I have problem closing it.
Yeah.
But it's the same thing like that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, this is we call it the latrine.
Yep.
For the outside toilet.
Yep.
And this one here has the adult seat and we have the child seat.
Oh, those good old days, boy. Oh my God.
And I like to remind
my kids would experience this.
I like to remind people that some people bathe inside their toilet. They'll take their tub.
Oh, okay. We never did that one.
Yeah. Some people did it. Some people bathe in it. But you would have the tub hanging on the outside.
Oh, okay.
And then, they take the water and they go inside. A lot of people bathe inside the house.
Yeah.
They had no other choice.
Yeah, that's what we did.
Yeah, you bathe inside.
Tell us about the coal.
Oh,
the coal?
This is a coal here. I have a replica of a coal kiln. You had people from the community who went and they pick up dry wood. And then they had a way of stacking it and lighting it. And after, I think they say 3 days, they'll go back and check it. And this is what they would have. And this is what we cook with. This is what you use to put on the ribbon. This is what you use to cook your food. So out here is where we would have cooked. All right? This is the fire half here.
I think when I was growing up, I think we had the oven, but I think we had an oil stove.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So my mom used to do the bread though on the
coal.
Yeah, on the coal.
Yeah. All right. This would have been the ideal 3-rack fire. You just set your pot on there. You like this, and you set your pot on there, and you cook it. And depending on what you cook, over time you learn how to judge the amount of fire.
Yeah, from experience, you know what to do.
You know what to do. I'll put it back. Cause sometimes when I come, I have to build it on. I cook on it sometimes. The last I cooked on was some fried fish.
Oh, you did? You used it recently? Oh, okay.
Okay. And then you have wood, because a lot of people use wood for cooking. You have people who sold wood. So they went into the bush and they got bundles of wood. They'll tie it up and they bring it back in town in the donkey cart and they will sell it.
All right.
So that is our bundle of wood there.
All right.
Now this here would have been the coal kiln. the coal is no longer here, but this is what it would have looked like.
Right.
You would have had the bush and the dry sticks on that.
Yeah.
And when they come back to reap the coal, they just take out the coal and leave it there.
Yeah.
I
remember these.
Yeah.
Drying your clothes on the tree. Oh my God. I remember this.
Everybody come and they see the clothes lying up there. And they ask, so what to put on the clothes line? The clothes, I said, no. The clothes went on the tree. Either on the tree, or if you had rocks in your yard, you spread it on the rug. But most people dry their clothes on the tree. So they would put them on the tree. You'd wash, you hang them on the tree, and then you pick them in. The line that behind there.
The line. Show the line.
Where we would have hung the fish to dry, because remember we didn't have a refrigerator, and the conchs.
Yeah.
So you had people who actually sold dry fish, dry corn fish.
They put on there.
And conchs.
So later they started using the clothesline though to hang out to dry clothes.
Yes. After a while, they started using the clothesline. But it was usually the bush.
The bush.
The clothesline was for the conchs and the fish. And then, every morning they had to bring the conchs and the fish outside. Every afternoon they take it in. If it's raining, they leave it inside. They wouldn't take it out. Right? Okay. So we go here next to the...
It's amazing.
To the this is a part of the salt industry.
Oh yeah.
And this is somewhat incomplete, but we're trying to get it up, because this here would have been out here we were standing would have been the source from which the water would run inside there. Okay, so you have these things here that you pull it up.
Yeah.
And you allow the water to.
What is this called, Miss Malcolm?
I only know that's a box.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I heard about. I don't know if it's a special name, but they call it the box.
Oh, okay.
And this is where the water will run through, and then it will run inside this pond here.
Okay, okay.
And you had different grades of salt. So depending on, I had to say on how the tide flow or how much evaporation take place. Then you see the water.
Okay, so this is the pond.
Go from the pond. And go through the mill here, and the mill will turn it and send it to those other ponds there.
Okay.
And then those two boxes, they would prevent it from flowing out some.
Okay. Okay.
So they had those controls.
All right.
Those controls.
This is awesome.
Yeah. So we're going to do some more work here.
Right.
Because we want to get this spinning, and we want to have a true replica.
Right. Of the salt ponds.
Of the salt ponds that they've been trying. Right. Then we have here
the pear bush.
The pear bush.
Oh my!
This used to be our shampoo back in the day. Yeah, every Saturday.
But they will cook with this too.
Yeah, you can cook pear bush and rice. You can cook pear bush soup. You just cut the prickles off and you cut it up and then you fry it down.
We had a lot in the back of our yard.
Yeah, you have to make sure all the slime is gone. And you add your water and you make your soup or you make your rice. But we use it mostly for washing our hair.
Okay.
And it is very good because it strengthens the roots of your hair. It's very, very healthy for that. So you cut up the prickles and then you slice it. And when you rub it in your hair, you get there's a shampoo. You get a lot of suds and so.
Okay.
So that's what we have.
We ain't got too much of that around here anymore.
Pear bush? You can buy in different places. Some people have in their yards because you can still get the pear bush buds. So different.
Okay.
And the buds, once they mature, they become pears. And back in the day, the pears were used to make wine. I remember my grandmother, Mama Sissy, she would take them and put them in a jar and bury the jar. And then after so many months or so, you take the bottle up and you make your wine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, this
is the box scott.
I remember the box scott.
This was I talk a lot about what the girls had to do. This is what the boys had to do. Now the boys would use this box scott to carry their messages, to carry the water.
It's a form of transportation.
This was the boys' form of transportation, right? You go into the shop. I couldn't see some of the young boys now pushing their box scott with message. Pushing it with water and so carrying it up the hills down the roof, right? The box scott was very, very important.
Yeah.
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 And then we had the well.
Mm-hmm.
And the well in Salt Caicos, you have a couple of wells.
We have well in Salt?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Basin well is the most popular.
Oh, Basin well, yeah.
Basin well, you have Highland well, New Wells. You have wells down at the airport. You have a well down in the Gulf. You have a couple of wells.
Mm-hmm.
And what happens like the ebbing and flowing of the tide? When the tide is flowing, you tend to get pressure water.
Mm-hmm.
When it is ebbing, it tend to be salty.
Oh, okay.
So what happens, a lot of the people who had animals and the people who wash with the well water, they knew, those elderly people, they knew exactly what time moon was going to change. Yeah, they had that down pat.
Yeah.
So they would know that, okay, if you go 6 o'clock in the morning, you're going to get fresh water, or if you go too late in the afternoon, you're going to get brackish water, salt water. So this is our well right there.
Awesome.
Yeah.
This is new. You just made
Yeah, we just made. Okay. We made it about 2 years. 2 years.
Nice.
The last year we made this. We had 1 year. This is the second year that we use it. Okay. And then we have here the donkey cart.
Oh boy, that was a popular. That was a popular name for transportation.
This was the transportation.
Yeah.
This was the transportation.
Yeah.
I was telling some children the other day, if you got married, you went in the church. You went to church in a donkey cart.
Is that right?
Yes.
Okay.
If you died, you went to the burial ground in a donkey cart.
Oh, okay, that was the transportation then.
That was the transportation.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yes, until
I don't know about the wedding and the
wedding and death. Oh, they used the transportation. The bride and groom was sitting here, and everybody else had a war.
So I know a lot of people were using it to transport water.
Yeah, they used
the different homes and stuff.
And groceries and so.
Okay.
And if you went to picnic, you had to use the donkey cart.
Okay.
You put all the food and the water and everything in the donkey cart, and then everybody else walked behind the donkey cart. But this was the transportation.
Okay.
Different from that, you had people who would ride the children around, different around the island and so. And the donkey cart, you go for a donkey cart ride, yeah.
Okay.
But this was the main transportation. People going to the doctor, sick people, they went in the donkey cart.
Okay.
Yeah, there were no vehicles. I think Tim Quatisco had a few, but it was basically...
You got it?
Yeah, it was basically there. Now, that is the box kite.
Yeah.
The tail and the thing is still inside there, but I didn't bother.
I mean, kite was a big thing back then.
Oh, for the boys.
Yeah, it was a big...
And this is what I brought her here. You know this one? Papa Jing?
No, I don't know that one.
Papa Jing, they call it.
Oh, okay. I tell you some of that. Okay.
No, this is Papa Jing.
Yeah.
Oh my, this is the one here. This was popular. This was
everything.
This is the most popular kite here.
It is popular.
The Papa Jing. Somehow they called it Papa Jing. Yeah, it's not there. But this is one of the things the boys for recreation.
Yeah.
Now this, actually a piece of paper thing on me. This is a bar trap.
Oh, okay.
Okay. What would happen? Some people use them, I heard that for pearls, but I never knew that.
Okay.
They would take it and they would put it, set it like that.
To catch birds.
And then you would have a piece of stick like that. Somewhere, yeah.
Okay.
And you put rice. Usually rice to put under it.
Them.
And then once the bird goes under it, you take there's a string that you would pull, or if they touch the stick, it will fall in like that. So you catch them, and when you catch them, we used to do a lot of bush cooking, right? So you go in the bush, you carry a little bit of oil, you carry matches, and most times you use cans.
Yeah.
So you carry a thing.
Oh boy.
And you clean them up, because you would have done by the well, Highland well, New Wells, and you clean them up, and you just fry. Sometimes you only have salt to put on.
That's right.
So you would fry your we call it chick to willy.
Chick to willy.
Chick to willy. So that was a thing. This here is a water glass.
Oh, okay.
That before diving became popular. Persons wanted to get conchs, especially conchs. They carried this in the boat.
Okay.
And then they had to hold it to see where the conchs were. And they pick up the conchs like that.
I never see this one.
You know, it's a water glass? Okay, that's a water glass.
I do see something I know.
Marble. And the tops of the marble.
The marbles at the top. Oh my gosh.
One or the other for the boy.
Oh, boy, do they still play, Miss Malcolm?
I don't know, not really.
Yeah.
I don't see children playing this. You remember this one?
The wheels?
Yeah. Okay. You use a piece of stick. Couldn't find a piece. But I saw some children doing it like that.
Yeah. I can't do it, but I know you're talking about.
You just roll it. And all of this was excitement for us.
Yeah, that was activities.
That was activity.
And we had fun.
We had fun. You had fun doing it.
Yeah.
This was the
Yeah, we didn't have TV or we didn't have what we have today, but
you just went outside and you made use of the
yeah.
outdoors. And different from that, we would have played ring games, hopscotch, skipping rope.
Mm-hmm.
That was
softball and all that.
Softball, rounders. That would have been our thing there. So that is our tour.
Well, thank you.
I hope you enjoyed it.
Oh, I did.
I hope you learned, something new.
Of course I did. Ms. Malcolm, thank you so much. This has been very, very good.
It's my pleasure. I just love the rich cultural heritage
and we do have
that we have in Turks and Caicos.
Yeah.
Food, dress, music, we have it.
Yeah. And we have to maintain
Problem
it.
is, we are not preserving.
Yeah, we have to maintain it.
We're not maintaining it. And our children, I don't know, you will find children from other nationalities who take pride in their culture. They come to Turks Island and they behave as if they're in their own country.
Yeah.
And our own children here, you can't get them to sing a cultural song, do a cultural dance.
Yeah.
I don't know if you saw me dancing the other day.
Of course I saw you dancing. I think I text you. I said, this is a hot woman. I saw you. I was like, hot Malcolm.
But that was the shay.
Yeah.
And then Brother Bill did the
yeah, he saw Mr. Clear.
Collins. You know, those were our cultural dances.
Yes.
And everybody, oh, Miss Malcolm, I see you dancing, Malcolm, I see you dancing. You know what I said to them? I said, can't you do the shay?
I love it.
No,
I played that video over and over, Miss Malcolm. I tell you the truth. I played it over and over.
I said, well, I'm going to teach you how to say. And it was my pleasure.
Yeah.
And I always wish you well with your shoes. I think you're doing an excellent job. Keep it up.
Thank you.
Keep it up.
Thank you.
Even though I don't come on a comment every time,
That's okay.
I always listen to your show because I learn a lot from you.
Thank you.
And I hope that what we are doing with cultural heritage, that it will arouse interest in the cultural department to make sure that our Turks and Caicos cultural heritage is portrayed.
Yeah.
And we are not being blindsided by other cultures.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, I can go on and on, so I can stop them.
Thank you. And I really appreciate this. This is truly a reflection of where we came from. And we should not forget where we came from. And I really challenged the Department of Culture. I did challenge the Department of Education to introduce cultural studies into our elementary, into our secondary schools. We must maintain our culture.
Yes.
You may say, it's very important to know where we came from. You know, we'll appreciate where we came from. The thing about it, Ms. Malcolm, like you're saying, we have people from other countries coming here. It's like we want to adapt their culture.
Yes.
You know, a lot of things we're doing.
It's not
it's other people's culture.
It's not Turks and Caicos.
People come here. They must assimilate and appreciate our culture. We need to, as small as we are in population, we're a minority right now, we must still maintain our culture.
We must still maintain our culture. You know what we have to do, Rex? Our very food, the dishes that we cook. A lot of the time, when you go to restaurants and you ask for peas and honey, you don't get Turks and Caicos peas and honey.
No.
You ask for steamed fish. You don't get Turks and Caicos steamed fish.
No.
You know, they're adding, sauce. You don't get our sauce.
No.
Our homemade bread. And these are things that we have to instill in our people. It is good, it is okay, it is only right and fitting to maintain TCI culture.
Yeah. When you see me get my hotel, whenever that happens,
yes,
the only food I'm going to serve is Turks and
Turks and Caicos.
And that's one thing I like when I went to Jamaica.
Right.
I live at 3 different hotels in Jamaica. And when I went to the restaurant, it was only Jamaican food.
Oh, Jamaican food.
Jamaican food.
When the Bahamas is only Bahamian food. You can go to KFC or go to different places, but you can find the traditional dishes in those countries. And you come here, and people ask me, where can I find traditional food?
And that's it.
It's a problem.
And that's what tourists, I do property management.
Yes, that's what.
And a lot of tourists say, where can I find local food? And you know what? It's even cheaper,
It is.
because some people going to these restaurants paying $100. When you go to a local restaurant, pay probably $25.
$25.
You know?
And you see the thing about it too. Our dishes, if you're going to cook okra and rice,
Mhm.
okra and rice is okra, pigtails, soy bean,
Oh, yeah, that peak here.
dry,
Yeah.
dry cow.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
Yeah.
You don't have no pile of complete and this
No.
and taking away that flavor. Those are the things that destroy the dishes.
Yeah.
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 So we really need to educate our children and
And live it. You have to live it. And
We have to live.
because if we don't do it, in years to come, what we eat and drink will not be Turks and
It
Caicos.
wouldn't be just.
It
wouldn't be.
So,
wouldn't.
and I know we're a melting pot with many different nationalities. That doesn't mean that we should
We
go
should
away,
use our culture. Yes.
So,
They really have to do something about preserving.
thank you. Well, I hope this video inspires many,
Well, the culture, the ultimate cultural heritage experience is here.
Yeah, exactly.
And like I said, people want to do tours, call me, 232-1300. I can do it for school groups. I can do it for individual groups. I can do it for personal family groups, however. I just need to be informed. Let me know, and I'll arrange it.
Yeah. Thank you for all the work you're putting into this. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yeah.
It's a lot of work, but I enjoy it. Yeah, I really.
Yes, I can see that. Thank you.
Okay, thanks for coming. And I continue to wish you well.
Thank you, Ms. Marco.